Hello, Gemini. This is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribe. Thank you to those of you who donated to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you to those of you who purchase private readings from me. It's always my pleasure to get those out to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button. So I do feel like things are going to start to move up really quickly for you, Gemini, and I feel like you're going to receive a message that you've been waiting for, or an email, phone call, something that is coming to you, and it's going to come to you really quickly. And it's, in regards to a job maybe, or a loan, but I do feel like whatever this is going to bring you financial abundance. I do feel like, you need to speak out what it is that you want to the universe and manifest that into your life. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? We have the Page of Pentacles. And with the Page of Pentacles, this could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So this is you feeling bored in your current situation, right? And I do feel like you're really committed to doing something different, or learning something different, wanting something different than what you normally do. You are going to receive some good news that's going to be a bit overwhelming, and that good news is going to be a lot of welcome changes. And this definitely has to do with finances. So this could be a new job, a promotion, a business loan, money, just something coming in regards to money, some type of message that's coming in. And then you have the Nine of Cups here, and with the Nine of Cups, this is saying that your wish is coming true, and whatever it was that you were manifesting, that becomes reality. This brings you happiness. This brings you joy. This brings you success. This good luck. This is a very positive card, and then it to be paired with the Page of Pentacles, and then the Empress. So yeah, with the Empress, we see that you are moving. You are going to be full of abundance, okay? Like your life is just going to turn to a different degree. It's like, where the grass is burnt and brown, it now turns green. It's just really nice and attractive. You are going to be so attracted, or people are going to be attracted to you, okay? So you will be more attractive. Mentally, physically, emotionally, like you are just going to be very, like a magnet, right? So I do feel like that is coming in for you. And I also feel like there's a lot of growth for you. There's a lot of prosperity, and people are really interested in what you have to say, okay? But this is the Empress tied with the other two cards here. It's like whatever you were manifesting, the Empress brings that to fruition. So whatever situation you were wanting, the Empress is saying, you know what, Gemini, I got you. I'm going to bring that to you. That abundance is coming towards you. Gemini, I'm going to pull this camera back just a bit, just because I want to put more cards down. There we go. And I'm going to try a different deck today. So give me a second as I shuffle and I pull those cards out. We're going to use 4 decks today. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, what messages do we have for Gemini? May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. Career and finance. What career and financial messages do we have for Gemini? May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. What does Gemini need to hear? No, it's June. May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. Can you believe that? We're already headed into June. Happy birthday, Gemini. On June 11th, so why don't you comment below what birthday you are? Maybe you're my birthday twin out there. I have my sun and rising in Gemini and my moon in Virgo. And my Mars is in Taurus. All right, so let's go ahead. What messages do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini? May 27th, June 2nd, 2019, Spirit. Please provide us with career and financial messages for Gemini. So we have the Stone Queen, okay? What messages does Gemini need to hear now? May 27th to June 2nd, 2019, please, Spirit. I haven't used these cards in a while, So I brought them out, and I was just doing my own readings just so I can reconnect with them. And I was like, these cards are just so beautiful and so meaningful. I have to bring them out. We have this Sword 8. And then, let's see what else we're going to get here. And then we have the Grail Maiden. Okay. And these are, I mean, look at these cards. They're so beautiful. I really love these cards. I'm going to move this up. Let's see what we can do here in this situation. And then we're going to go ahead and see what we have here, okay? Excuse me. So with the Stone Queen, right? This is saying that I'm trying to tune into it, so give me a moment. So the Stone Queen is saying that there's abundance coming in. There's productivity coming in, right? You're going to be very organized and, you know, as you go through this transition or through this, you know, being busy, you're going to have prosperity. You're going to be very nurturing. There's a lot of, you're going to be very resourceful. Like you're going to, like ideas are going to come in, and it's probably having to do with this message that comes in for you with the page, right? So abundance coming in, productivity, this is job, right? It could be, again, it's prosperity, using all your, you know, being very resourceful when you get this message, when this message arrives for you. I need to adjust this camera. It's kind of, there we go. And then we have the Sword 8, okay? And the Sword 8 talks about, well, first of all, the 8s are progress and rewards, right? And so with the Stone 8, this is saying that some of you are not seeing the truth of the matter in the situation, or some of you may be having some fears about this new direction that you may be going to, you know, because I do feel like it's something totally different for you, and you're just like, I'm not sure if I can get that done. I'm not sure if, you know, just kind of like those kind of thoughts in your mind. But I do feel like, though, Gemini, that is just a thought, and it's just you over analyzing the situation. But things are going to get really good for you, okay? So I don't feel like there should be any kind of fear or anything. And then you have the Grail Maiden. And the Grail Maiden is very creative and artistic, right? New inspiration that's coming into you. And I feel that that's happening because of the Empress, right? You're going to be very abundant, very, just feeling different about yourself, feeling very attractive, new ideas coming in. So I do feel like this is, you know, something to do with artistic. So maybe you're going into business with yourself, for yourself, in art, you know, in art, but this is, you're going to be very creative here, okay? Very creative. You're going to have a lot of inspiration, and that could be why you're fearing or doubting that could work for you, okay? So I do feel like that might be something that might be on your mind, that you're thinking about, that you're not sure. But I don't see anything for you to fear here. I just see a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance here. So I feel like let's get that sword out, because they're thoughts, right? Let's get that out of our minds and move forward with whatever it was that you had planned, because I really feel it's going to bring success. Whether it's a new career, whether it's going into business for yourself, whatever that may be, you know, move forward, because I do feel like it's going to be something very great. Let's get the third deck for you and see what that has to say. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, what messages does Gemini need to hear or know? May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. Career and financial messages for Gemini, May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. What does Gemini need to hear or know? May 27th through June 2nd, 2019, please. What does Gemini need to hear or know? Do May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. So yeah, Gemini, there is a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of joy here. But then, of course, we're Gemini. So yeah, we're going to be up in our head about things, you know. That's why the Sword 8 is here. Because we're like, is this really going to work? Is this really happening? Of course it is. What does Gemini need to hear? No. What does Gemini need to hear? No or do? May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. Now, I should have your overall readings out on Tuesday. I've been kind of busy with, personal readings, which is awesome. I'm so grateful to have those. I love doing personal readings and getting to know people and helping them navigate in their situation or through their situation. What does Gemini need to hear, know, or do, Spirit? May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. And again, I apologize that I'm not able to fast forward through this shuffling. Someone told me that I shuffled too much. That was one out of thousands of you, and I'm just like, okay, well, you can go to a different channel if you don't like mine. Okay, so we have Page of Swords. We have 8 of Wands. And then we have the Fool. See, abundance, a new beginning here. This is just, oh my God, I just love tarot, I really, really love tarot. At first, well, let's get into your reading. Okay, so the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And the Page of Swords is saying, hey, for some of you, the news you may have waited for might be delayed just a bit, but that's because they're working behind the scene and there's a holiday coming up. But when that news comes, it may be really good news. It's going to come in pretty quickly as well. As you see how he leaves the smoke here, when it, you might have expected it like today, but you won't get it till Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's okay, because when you do get it, there's going to be a lot of movement here, a lot of activity. So I do feel like that may be going on. I also feel like for some of you need to be careful who you share your news with, because I feel like there's gossip. There's like immaturity around you. Or gossip. Now, we do have the 8 of Wands. Everyone knows what this means. Movement after delays. There's travel. There's relocation. Again, you may have a delay in regards to news, but when it comes in, it's going to come in really good and it's going to feel good. But that's probably why you're pretty worried, or maybe you're like, I'm not sure. I'm anxious. I want that news now. But whatever that news is, it's going to offer you a new beginning here with the Fool. So definitely really good, taking that risk and embarking in this new journey and having faith as you do it. Yeah, I just see a lot of abundance here, a lot of, it's amazing how, like I said, with the tarot. And then you have the Sun card. And again, the Sun is very positive, right? And this talks about having that clarity and that optimism to move forward and trusting and understanding the need when you get this news, understanding the need to move forward and get that going, okay? And then I do feel like for some of you, again, here we have the Tower, and the Tower is saying, you know what, I'm bringing this change to you, maybe in changing your environment, and maybe changing your situation, your job, whatever this is, there's change, and it's paired with the 8 of Wands. So there's movement, there's relocation, there's move of company, maybe moving of home, moving states. Then you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands comes in and says, hey, Gemini, I am coming in and I'm bringing you some more news. This is exciting news. So you know what? Let's get moving, right? Get new creativity comes in for you. So I do feel like things are going to start to look really good for you. Let me get the 4th deck here. Gemini, your readings have just been like awesome since I started doing these weeklies. Even the spiritual and the success ones have been really good. Like just bunch of prosperity, a bunch of abundance. And if you're not seeing it right now, that's okay. It'll come when it's your time to come, because there's, Gemini's at the end of May, towards the end of May, and then June, beginning, middle of June, so you have to, let that work for you. And if you're being negative and you're like, well, not me, because I see those comments too. And I'm like, well, with that kind of attitude, you're not going to see any abundance or any new beginning, because you're blocking it from yourself. So first thing you need to do is be more positive. Think more positive so that you can receive positive. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, please clarify this reading for Gemini, May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. Please clarify this reading for Gemini. Clarify this reading for Gemini. And you see, I've already used 3 different decks, and this is my 4th deck. And each deck is saying something positive. So that's awesome. I really enjoy this reading. Along with the rest of the readings that I've been doing, it's been very positive. Spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini? Clarifying this reading for May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. Okay, so here's a couple here. So King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and of course a Gemini, and that is Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. What I'm getting is that if you're involved, because I have a King and a Queen, I have to see it that way. It doesn't have to be that way, because this is a career and finance, but I've got to read it how it comes out. We have the King of Wands. Being very career focused, passionate about what you're doing, feeling very energetic, thinking positive. I do feel like that's going on here. Very entrepreneur spirit. And then with the Queen of Swords here, this is being very intelligent. Some of you may be writing, some of you being very creative, knowing what you want, being clear about what you want, and going after it. And that's what I'm seeing here with these 2 cards. What else? Spirit, one more card, please. There's a channel that I've been watching, and I feel like if you're needing to have like blockage removed and needing to learn how the law of attraction, and I think this channel is I actually like it. Her name is Leonora Alexandra, I think. And you should check her out. I've been watching a few of her videos, and I'm just like, yeah. And she's very positive, and, helps you. I think she was even like doing some yoga moves to help you unblock, your chakras. I didn't see a lot of, I didn't get more into her videos, but the couple of that I did see, I was just like, yes, I like this channel. So you may want to check her out. Spirit, what else does Gemini need to hear or know, do? What clarification do we have for Gemini, May 27th to June 2nd? And if you are involved with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, you will be making that move with them. If this isn't you getting all of this good message, then it's that person. But I really feel this is you, Gemini. This has been in your readings forever. And I really feel like you're embarking, or you're picking up the energies of that King of Wands, okay? That's how I'm seeing the reading. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Magician, and then we have the Death card. So the Magician, manifesting what it is that you want, moving in that direction, taking action, taking that initiative, using that power of manifestation, finding that knowledge and that strength and that inspiration to pull you through and manifest what it is that you want, to help you meet any kind of challenge that may embark upon you. There is a change for some of you at work. It could be a new career, a new company, or a promotion, different department. Money starts to look good. Some of you are going to embark on your own business, and I feel like that's going to be very successful. Just having confidence will get you through all of the little obstacles that may come your way. Because remember, anytime that there's something good, you're going to have a challenge. And this magician is saying, don't even worry about it, because I got you. And we're moving towards this. I do feel like there is an ending to something that needs a change. There is transformation going on. And this is also saying that you need to let go when you're trying to manifest something in your life. You need to let go of those limiting beliefs, those doubts and fears, because that may be blocking your manifestation. But whatever new opportunity is coming in, it's something for the better, okay? I do feel, again, that money is going to look really good. I do feel like there's going to be some major changes here for you, Gemini. You do have the Eight of Cups here. And again, with the Eight of Cups, this is you looking out and saying, look, I want something better. I'm leaving this situation. I'm manifesting this new path, and I'm going that way. Because some of you are just feeling really bored and unappreciative in the situation that you're in, a job, whatever it is, a career, whatever it may be for you. And you're pursuing a new path here. And it may be with this Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But we have the Hermit as well. And this is saying, you know what? Go within, pull out your knowledge, and use that to your advantage to help you move forward in life, to embark on. You have the Strength card representing the Leo, and then the Fool card. And this is saying, use that inner power, that strength, that courage to move towards this new beginning here. You have nothing but new beginnings, success, abundance. I don't know, Gemini, what to say to you. We have 4 different decks. And as you see, all of them talk about walking away from something that isn't good for you, a new beginning. The Tower comes in and says, I'm shaking your foundation. You got to rebuild it with this new beginning, towards this new beginning. But use your strength, use your knowledge and courage to get through there. Have patience with yourself as you transition, because that's the most important thing that you need, okay? Whatever that may be for you, Gemini, again, this could be a new career, a new company, a new business, whatever it may be. You're going to be very creative, and you're going to have a lot of ideas, and you should move forward with that, because I really feel like that is going to bring you abundance, because there is abundance all over this card. There's these cards. There's prosperity. There's, again, new beginnings. You have the Fool twice. I don't know, like everything just seems very, very positive here. And I just feel like things are just going to work out in your favor. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and let me know in the comments below what your birthday is and who is your Gemini twin. And we will talk next week.